Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Voices in the Attic podcast. Thank you for tuning in to our first episode. I'm here with Just Dink, and of course myself, and yeah, you heard him. We don't really know. You explain. You want to explain how we got this all started before we head in, and
So
what we plan on doing?
basically, we wanted to make a podcast with the lads, but then we decided that getting 7+ morons on the same track together would be an absolute disaster. So then me and Red decided to do it just me and Red. So
Yeah, and I honestly, I felt that was a better idea because me and Dink, we're always the ones talking. We're in almost every video, except for me. I actually wasn't in the last. Sorry, I burped. The last two videos, right? Pico Park videos, I think. Is the second one out? No, I'm working on the second one. Never mind. I'm fucking dumb. But yeah, the most two recent videos I wasn't in. But besides that, we thought having us two in a podcast together would just be a good idea. And for a while, we were just deciding, like, what the hell should we call our podcast? And after a little, decision making and some brainstorming, we've come up with Voices in the Attic. And yeah, it feels good. This is home, or whatever cliche shit you want to say. But we're here. And if you want to listen, then hell yeah. Join us for the ride. We're going to have a new video every Monday, so every week, and hope you are there to listen to us bullshit ourselves. So yeah. Anything to add to that, Dink?
And first and foremost, we know that the name sounds a little horror-ish, but just to be clear, this is absolutely not a horror podcast. We just liked the name Voices in the Attic. So yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the VITA podcast. Call it whatever you want.
Or the VITA podcast, yeah.
The VITA podcast. Also, two other options we had was Voices in Our Head or Voices in the Walls, and I just don't think those would fit very well.
Yeah.
We had a few other things like attic hobos and just two bros, the Bear Bros podcast. What was it that I had thought?
I don't know. Some gay shit. I don't know.
Just a bunch of shit that we were compiling together, and this was it. So welcome. You're here with us now for our first episode. And yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to be able to talk and just spill a bunch of shit. If we're thinking about something, or if something happened in the media, blah, 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 and we could just talk about it here. Our opinions, me and Dink. So, yeah.
Yeah, new videos drop Monday. Doing that schedule won't really affect the lads' schedule uploading on Friday, though. We'll still be uploading lads' videos on Fridays whenever we have them.
Yeah, and what do you call it? We're going to try to get it on SoundCloud and Spotify. I feel like that's just the only two that we're going to do besides YouTube. So YouTube, Spotify, and SoundCloud. But right now, for the first few episodes, we're just working on YouTube. So if you are wanting it to be on Spotify and or SoundCloud, don't worry, we're working on that. So it'll happen. But the first few episodes will be on YouTube, and then we'll slap them on, good old slap on the ass to Spotify and SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that'll be fun. Honestly, I had a podcast a while ago with my best friend Joe. I literally just muted myself. That's funny.
I was wondering what the hell happened. I was like, wait a second, did his internet just break or something?
No, that would have been funny. But
I thought someone punched you in the throat. It was like I had a podcast once with my friend Joe. Jesus Christ.
Gets my shit rocked first episode of the podcast. Fucking but yeah, I had it was the three of us. It was the OBP podcast. If you're wondering what OBP means, it's Orange Beanie Productions, and it's a channel we still want to continue with, but I don't know. We don't really we don't have the time for it. I'm doing this, I'm doing all this, they got their own shit they're doing. So I don't see it happening, but it's nice to be able to do a podcast again, because it was like I said, being able to just spill whatever. If I wanted to rant about something, there you go. That's where it'd be.
I also have had a podcast once in the past with my boys McKay and Eli. It was called Troll Talk, and the first season of it has been scrubbed off the internet, just because there was some stuff that happened that I didn't really, But yeah, that was scrubbed. We do have a couple episodes still on the Basement Trolls channel, which those are both season 2. But yeah, it was called Troll Talk. I did it with the Basement Trolls. So we've both dipped our toes a little bit into podcasting.
Yeah, and it's funny how we both split our podcasts into seasons. Because we got 2 seasons in, and my favorite episode, which is still on the Orange Beanie Productions YouTube channel, was a video. Actually, it was a episode about pissing in a punch bowl. I feel like that was our main focus, because we were talking about going to a party or something, and pissing in the punch bowl, and there was like a bunch of shit. And to us at the time, it was fucking hilarious, but it is what it is now. It's our magnum opus of podcast for OBP. I mean, next to our Knocked and Talk episode, which was our only Knocked and Talk episode. And I know we have a few topics we want to talk about here, but to go on to this, this was an idea we had where we would kind of do a podcast. I think this was before we started our podcast, because we wanted to do something similar in that way, where we would hop on Knocked Den on Toten. I believe I'm saying that right. It's a Call of Duty Zombies, it's Call of Duty Zombies map.
Yeah.
It was the first one ever made. And they have Knocked in like pretty much all the games, I think, except for Black Ops 4 is the only one without a variation of it. So what our deal was to, play different versions of Knocked in different episodes and just talk. And it would just be us talking, kind of like a podcast, but playing at the same time together, so we can have like funny moments in game, as well as us talking about certain topics, things that are happening in our lives, and shit like that. And it wasn't a bad idea, but we only ever got 1 episode in, and it didn't even turn into like one of those big like videos that were like 30 minutes to an hour long of us talking. It was more so just a gameplay video with a bunch of memes slapped onto it, and it was hilarious. It was like one of my favorite videos, one of my funniest videos, I think, that I've edited. But it never came out to be what it was supposed to be. And I've heard them talk about it before, and they're like, we should do another one. And I'm like, yeah, but you guys don't have PCs. There's no way we could do it. And it was a failed idea, and failed ideas led me to where I am. Still making failing ideas, but working further into it, if anything, if there's a positive point to that. But there is something we wanted to talk about today. Somebody, Mr. Dink, just Dink, somebody got banned off TikTok. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I was perma-banned on TikTok. So I had a TikTok account where I uploaded just, stupid videos. I had some gameplay videos on there. I had a couple of videos of me talking, just some comedy videos, and I had 3 breakout videos, one of which hit... I think it hit just under 400,000 likes, where I talked about how I knew Corpse Husband before he blew up. The second one was this guy had made a quote in his TikTok that said, if you're a chubby bearded white guy, there's only 3 things you can be. You're either funny, racist, or a powerlifter. And I stitched that video, and I said, well, time to get a gym membership. And people liked it. The third one was kind of like the second one, where it was kind of short, but it was funny. There was a girl that went viral. She had some text over her video that said, "Be honest, we all know a boy who looks like this." And then she panned to what the subject of the video was, which was one of the green pigs from the Angry Birds movie. Okay, and I just happened to be wearing a green shirt that day, and I still have my beard. So I stitched the video and threw my hat on the dashboard of my truck and said, "I hate it here." That one did pretty good as well.
Yeah,
on Friday.
Did you ever get that? Wait, to cut you off. Did you ever get that gym membership? I don't think you did.
I've always had a gym membership. I just don't go to the gym.
You have?
Yeah.
Wait, what gym? What gym? Wait,
Fitness.
we have that. That's literally right down the street.
Okay, it's right down the street from me too. That doesn't mean I go.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, yes, I don't blame you, but yeah, continue.
So anyway, I'd had a pretty big dip in the content that I posted on TikTok. And on Friday, I duetted a guy who was making this there's these Japanese guys that like to make just the most disgusting looking food ever. And I decided to duet them. And the video after that was Friday night. I stitched this girl who had a video where it looked like she was literally petting someone's ball sack, okay? It literally looked like she was petting a nut, like she was fondling a nut, okay? And then she zoomed out a little bit, and it turned out she's actually petting a bird, okay? Now, I stitched it, which if people listening aren't familiar to how TikTok works, TikTok gives you a couple different ways that you can interact with someone else's content, right? So you can like, obviously, you can comment, obviously, and you can share, but you can also do two other things, which is duet and stitch. Duetting is you are playing the full video next to your video and adding either, some commentary or whatever the hell you're doing next to the video, the original video, right? Stitching is different, where stitching, you take 1 to 5 seconds of the video of your choosing, and that plays before your video, and then after the stitch plays, whatever you add to the video plays, right? So I stitched this girl and took the 5 seconds before she actually zooms out to show that she was petting a bird. And I frazzled my hair up and didn't comb my beard. And I took my glasses off and zoomed in on my face, and I made the TTS voice of TikTok say, "I need Jesus." That's all the video was, okay? The same night, not even 20 minutes after I posted that video, I get a notification that says your account has multiple community guidelines violations. So I open TikTok, I open the app, and I see that I am post banned for an entire day. All right. And my video has been taken down with no views on it. So it didn't get viewed once. So it got taken down by the algorithm. Okay, the algorithm saw it and thought it was sexual activity or adult nudity, which is what it was taken down for, which it wasn't, right? So, I started making a big deal about it. I started posting it on Twitter and stuff, trying to get, trying to get attention for it, because that's, what I do. I'm a would-be content creator. So I screenshot a couple shots from the video, from the original video, because the original video was dated August 27th, which was 2 weeks after I made mine. It had 2 million views and over 100,000 likes on it, okay? If you click the sound, there was even stitches and duets from other people, okay? So the video obviously wasn't adult nudity or sexual activity, okay? but my video still got taken down. So I took a couple screenshots and I sent in an appeal to have that video reinstated. You know, I said, this video doesn't contain any adult nudity or sexual activity. The original video is still up, has over 2 million views and been up for 2 weeks. If it contained adult nudity, you guys would have removed it by now. So obviously, my video doesn't contain any sexual activity. Please reinstate my video. And I sent in that appeal just before I went to bed Friday night. And when I woke up Saturday morning, I opened TikTok. Literally the first thing after I opened my eyes and took the head off of my pillow, the first thing I did was open TikTok. And I got the ban notification. It said, your account, it said, we have received your video appeal, and it is determined that your account violates our community guidelines. You will now be logged out.
Do you think that you'll be able to get it back at some point? Or
No, because after I did my morning routine, you know, I went and showered, I got ready for work. I sat on my bed and I submitted an appeal, because you can appeal anything TikTok does, right? So I sent in an appeal to get my account back. I said, you know, my account does not violate community guidelines. There's nothing. Literally the only thing I do on my TikTok that is somewhat out there is I swear a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
I swear a little bit. Like I say fucking shit. So I sent in an appeal, and a couple hours later, I opened TikTok again, and it says, we have received your appeal. Unfortunately, your account does violate community guidelines, and you will now be logged out and not be allowed to log back in. So, 4.5 thousand followers and over 500,000 likes gone because of TikTok's ignorance.
Yeah, it's really unfair. I mean, I've seen this happen on Twitter, a lot of this shit, but like TikTok, I'm not really.
You know,
on
I've been
TikTok
banned
that
on
much.
Twitter too.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
That appealed, didn't it? I'm assuming, or did you?
Yeah, it appealed. No, it appealed.
Okay.
I was banned for no reason. Like I can't remember the tweet I said that caused it, but I sent something to my buddy Jared in like a tweet reply to one of his tweets, and it got banned. Like it caused me to get banned from Twitter for for like 2 days.
So I just figured this out actually, like not too long ago. What's the deal with getting banned on Twitter for copyright? Like, who the fuck is making money on that?
I don't know.
I know some companies will.
I know it's the same thing for Instagram too. You can get DMCA'd on Instagram.
Like, what the fuck?
It's just DMCA. Like, that's all it is. It's the same thing with the YouTube and Twitch deal with. It's just DMCA.
It's just like I get YouTube and I get Twitch. Like I don't like it, but I get it, right?
You can actually monetize your tweets, by the way. You can.
I honestly didn't know this.
It's the same thing. It's the same system that YouTube does. Twitter, if you are a substantial account, like I know Dr. Lupo is a big proponent of this. If you go to Lupo's channel, or not you Lupo's, if you go to Lupo's Twitter and you look at like some of the clips and shit he posts from his streams, they'll have ads on them.
The hell?
Not long ads. They'll be like 10 seconds that you can skip after 5 seconds. But yeah, they have ads on them.
Damn. I am not on Twitter, nor am I on TikTok that much. Like I used to be, but just like, I never realized that. TikTok sucks. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't like their algorithm. They will ban anyone and anything. I mean, YouTube does the same thing, but like, I don't know.
I don't know. You have to do some messed up stuff to get banned on YouTube.
Yeah, and sometimes it happens. God, I can't even speak English. Sometimes it happens randomly, But like at the same time, seeing how many people get banned on Twitter and TikTok for like absolutely no reason, it's just like, come on, you're that popular and you've been around for a good amount of time. Why is this happening? Like,
well, it's sad because TikTok for a long time was the platform to grow on, you know.
yeah,
And
and now,
some could say it still is, but not in the way it was back in like 2020. And
yeah, 2019, 2020. I remember hearing about that a lot. And that's another reason why I created a TikTok back then. I since deleted it and remade an account. But everyone was telling me like, oh, post your YouTube clips or just post clips in general and just, you know, get your channel out there. And it did pretty good. I didn't do too many channel stuff. I just made little skits and it was fun. It was nice. But
well did
the
you
only
do?
problem, what?
How well did you do?
Well, in terms of followers, there was only like 2,000. And my most popular video only ever got to like 40,000 views and only a couple thousand likes, but it was pretty consistent, like a couple thousand views every video. And it wasn't like constant videos. I would take advantage of the hashtags that were popular at the time, even though if it had anything to do with my video, whether it did or not, I would still use them.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, and you know, they were doing okay. They were doing okay. I don't know. I didn't use it the right way. I didn't use it right, and then you know, I don't know. It just got real toxic. I didn't like the way TikTok was laid out. I didn't like the communities. I just didn't like TikTok, so I just deleted my TikTok. And you know, I still don't regret that one. To be honest, that's one thing I don't regret. Now deleting all my videos back in 2017 and leaving my Discord server as of the beginning of this year, those I regret. Luckily one of those got back. The videos though, that's irreversible. So,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like TikTok. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's you're a Republican." I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know. They're just like, "Oh, you're just saying that." I'm like, no, I just don't like it. And I'm not trying to be an elitist. I just don't personally like it. Like, you can like it, like that's fine, but I just don't like the layout. I don't like, whatever. My girlfriend will be like, "Oh, your phone's just slow." It's like, yes, my phone is slow, babe. It's slow, and I hate it. But it doesn't change my opinion on TikTok, because YouTube's slow on my phone. YouTube is so slow on my phone. I still use it. I don't know, man. I just don't like TikTok. I said that a million times in the past minute, but
Yeah, the whole thing about it is like I enjoyed TikTok, like I enjoyed making the dumb stupid videos, but it gets so irritating because a video you'd think would do really well doesn't. And then
a video that fucking dog shit is like, hey, I'm just gonna get 1 million views, and then
yeah.
you know,
Yep. And you know, to put all this work in to just have it deleted because TikTok's community guidelines are enforced by a brain dead goldfish.
yeah, no, that's 100%
It's
true.
even more irritating because, as you know, we have the lads. Lads has a TikTok where, whenever we upload, I'll like cut and put together a little snippet of whatever we upload on YouTube and put it on TikTok, right? So we haven't had a viral video yet, but we've done pretty good as in views. I think we've gotten over 1,000 views on all but one video. Okay. Lads is basically a brand new account. I never used the For You page on it. I never liked anything on it. It was just a TikTok that I would go in, post a video, and then go back to my account, right? Mm-hmm. Well, since I can't access my account, there's the lads TikTok. So I was bored Saturday morning, waiting for, the sun to come up so I could go to work. And I was bored, so I was like, all right, I'm going to harp on the For You page and see what new accounts are like, right? Remember,
Okay.
no liked videos. The most I've used the For You page is maybe like swiping 5 videos until I realized that I was on the wrong account and then switch back to my account. I scrolled for 100 videos. Okay.
Jesus.
Waiting for the sun to come up, I scrolled through 100 videos. 65 videos had something sexual with them.
Damn, what are the lads doing? They're really trying to appeal to us, aren't they?
Every single
one of us.
Every 65 videos, 65% of the 100 videos that I scrolled through had something sexual with it. And it was overtly sexual. Okay? My video had nothing sexual to do with it had nothing to do with anything sexual. Okay? Yes, it looked like a testicle, but it's not a testicle. You can click on the actual video that I stitched and watch as she zooms out and shows that it's a bird and not a testicle. And yet you have I always hated this. I always hated this because you have these these TikTokers that'll be like, oh, I put in so much work for my TikToks, and I create these funny skits and I try so hard, but you get a 15-year-old girl that in a bikini that turns around and shakes her ass and gets 1 million views. I always hated hearing that, but it's fucking true.
Yeah.
It is fucking true, dude. It pisses me off so much because TikTok will be like, "Oh, we don't want sexual things on our app." That's all you fucking push onto the For You page for new accounts. That is all you push.
Yeah, let me
because
open TikTok
that's
right now.
what gets views. It is ridiculous and it is hypocritical to the max.
Okay, so second video I've swiped down. It's a girl doing a TikTok dance in a bikini. Okay, this is a new account, by the way. I only have this account to look at Ari's shit and your shit. So that's that. Let's see.
And it's nothing against the girls. It's nothing against the girls that are actually posting this content. Because it's whatever, Chase the bag, get your likes, whatever. Whatever makes you feel good about yourself. If TikTok is going to be okay with them pushing that kind of content onto the For You page, fine. Let them do it. But my video was funny, okay? It looked like a testicle, and then it was actually a bird. And then it cuts to me with my hair all frazzled up saying, "I need Jesus." Because it looked like a testicle. And that gets my account banned. Not post-banned, banned. Like if you go to my TikTok right now, @justdink_, it's gone.
Yeah, I just, what do you call it? I've said what do you call it like 3 times. Fifth video scrolling down, a lad's TikTok, by the way.
And I'm not going to lie, when it first happened, I was memeing the fuck out of it. I was like, ha ha, lol, TikTok banned me, eat a dick, TikTok. But now I'm actually talking about it on the podcast. I'm actually pissed off about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, fucking...
It's low-key a softcore porn site, dude. It really is.
Another one, a girl, but that goes by the name of Braindead. Go follow her, I guess. I don't want to spread hate. Spread positivity, but it's a we got all this shit. A lot of sexual shit, actually. Oh. Ooh, okay, low key shit. All right, so that's cool though.
Close TikTok, Red. Get off of it.
Hey, I'm just trying
to
prove a point.
Get back to the.
I'm just trying to prove a point. But yeah, no, you're right. They do push that. them getting rid of videos like that, I'm like, bro, just like I don't know. I can't give an explanation on it because I don't fully understand it. About as dumb as OnlyFans getting rid of porn. Which you know about all that, right?
Yeah, didn't they say they were stopping that though?
Yeah, so pretty much what ended up happening is they were like, okay, we're gonna get rid of it. We want a family-friendly website. Like, okay, first of all, who the fuck is gonna pay for family-friendly OnlyFans content?
Well,
like
I remember hearing Philip DeFranco talk about it. The original timeline was they were going to be making an offshoot of OnlyFans called OnlyFans TV, which is going to be like their family-friendly side of things, but they would also have the not safe for work side of things, right? And then from what I was told, they were having an issue securing investors, and they're also having an issue securing like money services. So like companies that their money would go through their website. But what doesn't make sense about that about the second one is
when
Philip DeFranco talked with Lena the Plug, which is one of the biggest OnlyFans artists out there, right?
Yes.
I think she said that OnlyFans uses CC Bill, which is the same company that Pornhub uses.
Yeah, so like I don't see the problem. And okay, and another thing that I want to point out is like yes, it like debunk that they're using the same thing as Pornhub. Like why would you be saying that? But even if they weren't, they say all this about the money and the banks and all that. And then when they get backlash, they just cancel it. Like it's
Do you know
fine
how
now?
much do you know how much they took from everybody? They put a 20% basically tax. They put a 20% tax or like fee on everybody. Every creator on the site got a 20% fee. That 20% would go to OnlyFans, would go to the company. Do you realize how much money flows through OnlyFans, bro?
A lot.
People like Corinna Kopf, and I think she said she made like $3 million on her like a month.
Jesus.
And that's just one girl. So yeah,
God
I don't know.
damn.
I don't know.
Yeah. But like another thing is that it's just they tweeted out after having all these problems, and once they got backlash, once they saw everybody moving to different places like Patreon and what's the other one that Fansly, that's the other one. Yeah. Once they saw people moving to those and giving their feedback, they were like, my bad. Like, sorry. I remember they tweeted about it. I don't remember the tweet. I don't think I can bring it up. But I just remember that they were just like, oh yeah, we're good now. Porn, bring me your titties. It's fine. Like, vaginas, whip them out. It's cool now. We're chill.
Titties, bitch.
Yeah, and I'm just like, if it was such a problem with the banks, then why is it so easy to just be like, oh yeah, never mind? Like, I just don't get it. I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me, and I just think it was one of the dumbest things a company could do. It's literally like it's what the company was based off of. Like the website, the app itself.
I explained it to one of my buddies like this. They were the top of the list. Like they were A1 in the industry, right? Their only real competitor is like the Hub, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Hub had recently got into a controversy with the hashtag trafficking hub thing, which put OnlyFans on top, which put OnlyFans in the lead because they didn't have any real big controversies up until then, right? And then they did what they did, right? I took it as like say Comcast, right, or say AT&T. We're like, hey, we're two of the biggest ISPs in the entire country. But this whole internet thing, nah, we're not doing it anymore.
That's like, yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? And about the Pornhub thing, isn't that why they took out all the non-verified accounts? Isn't that why they did that?
Yeah, Pornhub did. That's why they...
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool because, you know, they did something about it. So I'm like, you know, good.
But how much did that actually fix, though?
You know, not a lot, actually, because...
Why are we talking about porn on the first episode of the podcast? What is wrong
because we're here. We just roll with the flow.
Bro, just go to Reddit for your porn. Don't go just go to
why
Reddit.
the fuck would I go to Reddit? Just go to X videos, dude.
Shut up. Stop. Just go to Reddit.
Why?
Just go to
Why?
Reddit.
What? No, I'm not gonna go to fucking Reddit. Why would I use Reddit? Why would I use Reddit?
Listen.
I use Reddit for Spider-Man and Marvel leaks.
Fucking nerd.
I don't. That's it. Then shut the hell up. But no, man. I don't know. It's a dumb thing for them to do, and they did it. But and then they canceled it, so they just look dumb. So in the meantime, they're gonna be losing people because why would they trust OnlyFans if they did that? You can't trust the company that you're technically working for. If they're doing that back and forth shit, it's like my parents, bro. What are you fucking my parents? Like they were back and forth. Fuck those guys.
Damn, that guy.
Mom, if you're watching this, stop texting me. So.
Damn, that got real.
Yeah. Fucking. You got banned. Pornhub is kind of deadish now. And OnlyFans sucks. I don't use OnlyFans because I don't have the money to do that, and I just don't. Like I'm with someone, in my opinion, I just don't see a reason to be doing that. But at the same time, nonetheless,
I did for a point, and then I got off it because it was a money dump. So I was just like, eh.
Yeah. But like nonetheless, like for the people that do it and the people that pay for it, whatever. But like that's their main
different
source
strokes for different strokes, or different strokes for different strokes. Yeah, exactly. Different strokes for different folks. Whatever gets you money.
There you go.
Whatever gets you money, dude. As long as you're you're doing okay. You're not hurting anyone. You know, you're fine by me. You know. Voices in the Attic is a sex worker positive podcast.
We love sex workers. We love your tits. We love your tits and your dicks. And your dicks. To all you
but nothing else. Just
men,
tits
women,
and dicks.
And yeah, just tits and dicks.
Just
just tits and dicks. To all you men, women, they, thems.
We love you all.
Vangaurd. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like it here. I like it here. We love it here. Fucking, so you know how Modern Warfare, we got that fucking engine, and then when Cold War came out, it was on a different engine, so it was a little different. I liked it. It definitely was, it felt outdated, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just did. It was good though. I personally enjoyed Cold War, but me being the Zombies fan I am, like the Zombies fanboy, I definitely had a bias towards it. It was really good. The Zombies was really good. Multiplayer was okay. Campaign was pretty decent. So it wasn't a terrible game, but it definitely doesn't sit up there with like Black Ops 3 Zombies and fucking Black Ops 2 and shit, or like Modern Warfare fucking 2. Like it doesn't sit up there, but it definitely sits. It definitely holds if it makes sense. Modern Warfare was fucking, you know, a lot of people, some people don't even know about it, but was it Spec Ops? What was it again? Did they have Spec Ops? I couldn't even remember myself because that's how bad it was. It was Spec Ops, right? That's what it was called?
Yeah.
Fucking the survival shit they had?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I played that, and I was hoping to go back the times of me having it on Xbox, having, you know, Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Because that third game mode kind of just ties together a Call of Duty now. You know, three-headed fucking dragon over here. What do you call it? Three-headed snake of Call of Duty? Some shit like that. It just really, I don't know. It sucked. It really did. The Spec Ops. And luckily, after a little while, they released Warzone, which fucking blew it out of the air. And personally, I didn't like Warzone. I didn't like it. I was like, okay, another battle royale. Fucking, we had Blackout, now we got Warzone. It's gonna be the same shit. I didn't give it a try, and when I did, I didn't like it. I was like, whatever, cool, Call of Duty, but you know, it's a fucking battle royale. And at the time, I didn't like battle royales because everyone was doing it, and I didn't like Fortnite. Man, I'm out here yawning. But nonetheless, it was something. You know, it was something that they had, and it popped off. Even if I didn't like it, other people did, and it was really good. It was a great idea. And then I heard that they were gonna add the next game into Warzone, like implement it. So it's gonna be like a continuing thing. It's like, how's that gonna work? How's that gonna work? And then they did it. And you know, with Cold War, we know how overpowered the guns were from Cold War into Warzone, and how broken everything was, and how shit the new version of Verdansk is compared to the old one. I don't like Cold War Verdansk. I will say this. The original was better. But Cold War's implementation was pretty cool because we got Rebirth. Rebirth is fun. I really like Rebirth. Some people don't. Some people think it's just each team finds a building and I'll meet you at the circle. Everyone thinks that. Which is true. I'm not going to lie. But it's fun to me. Because I can get more kills in a game than I can in Verdansk. Because, if I die, it's within like a couple minutes compared to Verdansk, which is like, let me loot for 10 minutes and then immediately die after that every game. Maybe get a max of like 10 kills. But that's it. I've gotten wins. But
all right, Mr. ADHD. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm going into the Vanguard.
I asked for your
Shut
opinions
up.
on
I am
Vanguard,
getting there.
Not
I am
fucking
getting
Warzone,
there.
bro.
I am getting there. I am getting
Give
there.
a whole
Let
fucking
me speak.
backstory on Call of Duty.
Let me speak. I gotta start somewhere. You heard where I was going. And then, pretty much with Vanguard's implementation, I'm excited for, because we saw Cold War and we saw the original Modern Warfare, but Vanguard, to have a whole new map into Warzone, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And with Vanguard, we all know Vanguard is going to have destructible environment. It's going to be on the same engine as Modern Warfare, so it's not going to be like Cold War, and it's going to be World War II based. So that's one thing I'm like, okay, really excited for, because I do like World War II Call of Duties, and everyone's like, oh, they're doing it again. I'm like, okay, but like, how many Cold War fucking Call of Duties have we had? It's been done before. Modern Warfare Call of Duties, we literally have 4 of them. Like, it's been done before.
I don't know how many Call of Duties
futuristic
based
stuff
around World War II.
There's a lot, but nonetheless, guess what? Those Call of Duties did good for a reason. Except for literally World War II itself. I liked that one. Not everyone did. But I'm excited because I've seen the gameplay. I've seen the beta. It looks fun. I haven't played it because I believe it's on Is it on PlayStation only? I don't know. I just know it looks really fun. I've been watching Marley 13 play. And another thing. Hold on.
Before you get into the other thing. So you said, how many do we have on Cold War, on the Cold War.
Like what do you mean? How many?
How many Call of Duties we have about Cold War?
Like what? 2? Not much. I'm just saying it's been done before.
How many Modern Warfare ones do we have?
Yeah, 4.
So
and
we
there's
have
like a ton of World War II ones.
So we have Call of Duty. We have Call of Duty United Offensive. We have Call of Duty Finest Hour, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty Big Red One. We have Call of Duty 3. We have Call of Duty Roads to Victory. We have Call of Duty World at War. We have Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. We have Call of Duty World War II. And we have Call of Duty Vanguard.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Call of Duties about World War II.
All I gotta say, man, is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It is broke.
It
the
isn't
same
broke. Have you
cycle
played
every
World at War?
fucking
Have you
3
played?
weeks,
Bro,
3 years, bro.
Bro, I
You get
don't
a Modern
care.
Warfare one,
I
which is
don't care.
modern times. You have a Treyarch one, which is Black Ops, which they go back in history. You know, you had Vietnam, and now we have the Cold War. And then you have Sledgehammer, who goes back into World War II and beats an already dead horse. It's like...
But here, listen, think. One of the things about this that I'm really excited for is that Sledgehammer isn't the only one working on this. Of course, there's like
You know
Raven
how many
and
resources could have went into making Modern Warfare like better? Like, I'll compare it to Destiny. Okay, Destiny does it right. Okay, Destiny does it right. If Call of Duty did what Destiny does, which is like release expansion packs, kind of like World of Warcraft. We won't talk about World of Warcraft because it's a shit game, shit company.
Fuck that game.
Speaking of, shit companies,
Activision.
But if they like, I don't know, dude. Stop making a new game, a brand new AAA title every year.
Yeah. One thing I will say though is not only is Sledgehammer working on this game, but Treyarch is being the big brother holding the little brother's hand in this game, and Zombies is going to be completely produced by Treyarch in this new game. So not only do we get Zombies from Treyarch last year, we're getting Zombies from Treyarch this year, and it's going to be a World War II Zombies. And I've heard rumors about them bringing back Gobblegums. And I'm like, bro, if they bring back Gobblegums,
I don't even know what that is.
The game's changed. So in Black Ops 3, they introduced this thing called Gobblegums. Gobblegums really changed the game and what we think of like zombies in general. It really opened up opportunities. I mean, hell, Codename Pizza, one of my favorite YouTubers, zombies YouTubers, who decided, you know what, I'm gonna take some time and he tried over 18 months. He didn't play 18 months straight. He just, tried. It took him that long since he started trying every once in a while. And man, I'm yawning. He ended up being able to beat an Easter egg without getting any kills at all. And it was on Zetsubo no Shima, which is the third map in... Oh, no, it's the fourth map, actually, because if you count the giant, then that's the second one. Then Horizon. But that would be the fourth map. It's the only map you can do this with. And because of the use of Gobblegums, which give you, like, little boosts and power-ups and stuff like that. So say if I go to get a Gobblegum and it gives me all the perks, but I have to be lucky enough to get it. And you'd think like, oh, that's too overpowered. Who gives a fuck? It's a PvP non-competitive game mode.
What's a PvE?
Like PvE, so I'm bad. I'm dumb. But PvE, who gives a shit? Like, people will complain about hacking in PvE, and I'm like, bro, who cares? Who cares?
You know what?
PvP,
You know what is a valid criticism that people are trying to say it's not. the presence of red dot sights in Vanguard. What do you think about it?
I know. So here's what I have to say about that. And I don't know, you're probably completely opposite on the spectrum. It's a video game, and don't like them trying so hard to be accurate anymore. I'm like, I don't care about the accurate. I just make a fun game, make it cool. I don't care. Add the Shiva from Black Ops 3, a futuristic gun, into a World War II game. I don't care. Dude, make me look like a bear. Like, I'm going to go out in a clown suit, fucking going into World War II. I want to be able to have a fucking penis gun. Like, I want to have fun. I don't want to just be serious all the time. And stay to the reality of things. And Modern Warfare was cool. Like, it was very realistic. It was cool. It was good. Like, they can do that. But when it comes to older games, it gets boring when you are so accurate. So I like the idea of adding in things that aren't so accurate, like the red dots and all that. Because, like, they had to do it because of the implement with Warzone, because if you're going to have that, you want it to play into the other guns that are going to be used with the other games. And you want that extra customization, which is fun. One thing I think they should do, though, is for the campaign, don't use the red dots. Because the campaign, sure, made that accurate. For multiplayer, that's when I'm like, okay, put in all the customization because we're just going around and killing each other. And for zombies, the same thing. It's fucking zombies. And you're literally dealing with Element 115, the Apothegans, and the Dark fucking Ether. That doesn't exist. That's not accurate. That's all fiction. I think for multiplayer and zombies, the customization, the red dots, and the inaccuracy is perfect. I think that if they're going to use any of that customization or crazy shit in the campaign, they need to not. Just don't. Because when it comes to the campaign, and I get that people were talking about this actually. The campaign, you want that to seem like World War II. You want it to seem like, you know, you don't want to fuck around in there. It's a campaign. You're supposed to. There's a storyline, and it's gonna play a certain role, and you want it to be kind of accurate, right? To feel like you're in the war. But when it comes to multiplayer, motherfuckers are going around camping, fucking teabagging. None of it's accurate. So that's why I think that for things like that, I'd prefer it to be inaccurate and just dumb and stupid and fucking around and just adding things that are fun, like a boob gun, a bike gun, a fucking plane gun, a gun that farts. I don't know, like, just dumb shit. Like, you've seen some silly, like, an anime gun in World War II. You've seen some silly stuff. But knowing them, I know they're going to add the customization to, like, campaign, or at least use a gun that is inaccurate. And I'm like, I don't like that, but at the same time, I like the fact.
Exactly. That's my thing. My thing is exactly your thing, like your idea, but that's why I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it because they're going to push that into the campaign. Because the whole reason I buy a Call of Duty, well, not anymore, but the whole reason I bought like a Call of Duty game in the past was for the campaign. I didn't play multiplayer because I didn't have internet. I grew up fucking poor, dude. I did not have internet until I was like 16.
So did I.
So I did not. So
we're
I
a
did
little
not.
different.
I did not buy a Call of Duty title for multiplayer. I bought it for the campaign, right? And the whole thing about the campaign is it's a teaser for how the multiplayer is going to be, right? Which means that inaccurate customization is going to be within the campaign of Vanguard. Okay. Do you know when the first first red dot sight was ever invented?
No, but it wasn't
1975, bro. 30 years after World War II ended.
Exactly.
Which is why it shouldn't be in Vanguard. Activision's whole defense of why there's red dots in Vanguard is it's not an accurate portrayal of how World War II was. No shit, you fucking idiot!
Exactly.
No shit.
Exactly. Which is why it's fine. There's like no
It's
reason
not
to be upset
fine,
about
dude.
red dot. It
So-
is fine.
It's not.
Bro, you
It's
sound
not.
like the World War II kid that wears the gas mask to school and thinks
It's not.
he's elite
I
because
don't
he's a
sound
World
like
War
that.
II fucking. But here, look, this is what I'm trying to say.
It is a
It's
valid
fine
criticism.
because, but like people are going crazy and be like, "Oh, I'm not playing because there's red dots," and I'm like, "It's a game. It's Call of Duty, and there needs to be customization."
Why do
and
you
if there
think
wasn't,
Battlefield 5 failed as bad as it did?
I don't, dude. Look, here's
Why do
the
you
thing.
think
Battlefield 5 sucked
Dude,
because
World War
it sucked.
II
It was
World
just
War
bad.
II has a cult following around it. Okay, if you go back in time and try to say, "Oh, there were women that fought in World War II," no, there wasn't. And I'm not trying to be sexist. There just wasn't. There wasn't women who fought in the front lines of World War II. It was only men.
Yeah, and that's why I think Battlefield 5
And that's
tried
what
to
Battlefield
push that.
5 did. And Battlefield 5 failed because the cult following behind World War II said, "Hey, this isn't accurate. We don't like it." The same thing is going to happen to Vanguard.
But here's the thing. With Vanguard and Warzone and a lot of that, there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't give a shit. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that do, but those aren't the guys that you see going crazy. Like, if you see, like, a big following, like, zombies, like, if it makes you see it in any sort of portrait of how big the zombies community can be, the Zombies Chronicles DLC pack was one of the biggest selling DLCs.
I'm not talking about
with
zombies,
PlayStation
though.
ever.
Zombies
I know, but
is
I'm just
different
trying to
because
say
Zombies is obviously a created narrative. It's
Exactly,
obviously
and
a
that's what-
created story.
exactly, and there is no story or anything in multiplayer when it comes to taking to the past. That's why I think that campaign shouldn't have it, but multiplayer should.
You've also
because
got to
it's
think about it
PvP.
like this. You've also got to think about it like this. Each game, starting with Modern Warfare to Black Ops 4 or to Black Ops Cold War to Vanguard, they all have a certain look to them, right? Modern Warfare is all about that modern looking, badass looking, M302 grenade launchers, Merc foregrips. They have the badass looking modern weapons, right? Cold War has the older looking weapons. They have the Krig 6, the Bullfrog, the Milano, the Mac 10, stuff that was used back in, the 60s to 80s. Vanguard is obviously going to have the weapons similar to World War II or to World at War. They're going to have, the bar. They're going to have the Springfield, the whatever the hell the Japanese rifle was. I can't remember. The Kar 98, the MP40, the trench gun. It just doesn't fit with the theme, right? You go to Cold War. Cold War did their sights right because they look the same time period for their weapons, right? What do you think of when you think of a World War II weapon? You think of crudeness because the technology wasn't good back then. You think of wood furniture because we didn't use plastic on our weapons. You think of iron sights because unless you had a sniper rifle, you didn't get any sights. You had irons, right? It doesn't look the part. And that's another argument that I have to it. It just doesn't look right. I don't want to see a Browning automatic rifle chambered in 30-06 with a red dot on it. It looks dumb.
I can't see the appeal to your opinion, nor will there be any way for me to agree. Because when I play a Call of Duty, I don't play Call of Duty because I'm like, man, this is going to be historically accurate. This is going to be a history class. This is going to look nice. I play it because it's going to be fun, and I get to. But listen, this is what I'm trying to say.
You're making my head hurt, bro.
You're making my head hurt. It doesn't matter that they add red dots to a video game. No one said it had to be accurate. Like, no one said that. If you want to go, I don't know, go time travel. I don't fucking know.
Okay, so what you're saying is it doesn't matter that they add an A10 fucking Warthog into a World War II based game, right? That's what you're saying?
Yes, Dink. Because it's
That's
a video
fucking
game, and they're
stupid!
just trying to have fun with it. When you're stuck to one thing, and that's why, like, it's just like that's if the game didn't have customization and more things, it wouldn't compare to the other ones, and it just wouldn't do good. And it's just extra things that you can add. It doesn't need to be accurate. It's a Call of Duty game. It's a Call of Duty video game that you play to shit on people. That's it. That's what you play for.
All I'm saying is I can't wait to watch it fail. I can't because it's supposed to be releasing the same year as Battlefield 42 or 2042 and Halo Infinite. So I can't wait for it to watch it die.
I am excited for the game, and I just don't think that 2042 is going to do as good as people say it's going to do.
Well, with the reaction,
so we'll see what happens.
With the reaction,
we'll see what happens.
With the reaction of what fucking Activision, excuse me, with the reaction of the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, and the fact that they still refuse to roll out an anti-cheat for Warzone, and the fact that they're nerfing Modern Warfare weapons into the ground and buffing all the, Cold War weapons. It's Warzone was supposed to die, dude,
an
anti-cheat really fucking
when. They're releasing an anti-cheat, you know that?
Yeah, now, and fucking years into the fucking platforms thing. Dude, it's been 2 years. They've banned over a million fucking people for hacking in their game, bro. It's not okay.
It's okay because I started late, so I'm getting it perfectly.
Shut up, bitch. Fuck you, Red.
I'm having fun on it, and I'm excited for the anti-cheat. I hope it works well. I'm excited for another World War II game, and I'm excited to have customization. I'm excited it's not accurate, because then it just gets boring over a little while. Because, yeah, you can have completely accurate things, but fuck around a bit. Who cares? You've made so many. Just fuck around. If you want the accuracy, go play World of War. That's what I'm trying to, I don't know. I get what you mean. Like, it looks wrong, but swipe away the skins and the way things look, and it's just another Call of Duty. And that's why I'm like, yeah, add shit. Add fucking Jesus. Like, make Jesus an operator. Like, I don't know.
You know how many weapons they've added into Modern Warfare since Cold War has been added? 3.
Yeah.
They've added 3 weapons that were already in the game to begin with. In the base game, they've added 3 weapons. The Makarov, the CX-9, and the RAL MG.
See, I agree on that part. That part, I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
If you still have shit to release for your game, keep working on your game.
I'm like,
but that's what people. That's why I fucking hate Call of Duty, because it's Activision's. It's Activision is Activision is fuck. Activision is EA for me now. You remember a couple of years ago where everybody hated EA because of the shit they pulled in Battlefront 2?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
That's Activision for me now. I hate Activision. And I don't want to play their games anymore because of the shit that they pulled with Blizzard and all that.
I do hate Activision, but I love me a Treyarch. I don't know. I get the fucking shit that happened. I do. And I fucking hate Activision, and I wish there was a way to fucking boot them and just have the other companies fucking work on them. But yeah. This episode got heated. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad it did. I'm kind of glad it did. Like we were hesitant on like, okay, we need a subject, and then we went in, and then we went in.
Well,
and
until you started talking about fucking porn, bro, you fucking weird ass.
Hey, dude, look, content, man. But yeah, we've been on for about an hour.
I think it's about time we wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It got a little heated, but don't worry, we don't hate each other. Actually, we love each other. But I didn't say anything. Nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. Leave any comments down below if you want us to talk about anything, or if you want to know our opinions, or let us know your opinions on what we've been talking about.
We'd love to hear what you guys want us to talk about.
Yes, please. I know we're not going to have a lot of viewers now, but whoever does see this, let us know. Put something in the comments. Maybe we'll fucking shout you out next episode and put your fucking opinions in there, and we'll give our opinions. I don't know. Just talk to us. Let us know. We'd love to hear what you have to say. But other than that, yeah. Anything else, think?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Monday. Tune in, making your Mondays a lot better. Yeah. Great first episode.